party, otherwise you're not really a country.
So crazy that like places like that still exist.
No.
You can't go out to the restaurant, like, just sit home and make a Korean peanut butter and jelly sandwich. God, that's horrible.
I skated down the street and everybody was just like, who the fuck is that and what is he on? Like what is that thing? And
Jesus.
I saw your pictures, and there you took a picture of this truck driving with a back full of dogs, like 175 dogs.
Yeah.
Were they going to eat those
That's
dogs?
food.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It was the meat wagon.
I went to a rest stop right outside of Beijing, and they were serving chicken heads and fried maggots.
Delicious.
And they were like eating it. Like, you know, like we go to 7-Eleven, we get a bag of Doritos, like they have packaged raw chicken feet.
Tastes like chicken heads.
Dude,
Why the fuck would you eat?
it's 2008, and if you went to Korea with like a cassette tape, they'd be like, whoa, what's that insane technology?
Yeah.
What if I just went there and played them like the new Red Hot Chili Peppers? They'd be like, what the fuck
On
is
an
this?
iPod.
Yeah.
They'd just be like, what is this space age technology?
Do they have Mickey D's or a Starbucks?
Hell no.
No?
Are you
God,
kidding me?
Shit, we gotta get at least one.
They don't have no, there's no stores, like I'm telling you.
No Mickey D's. What would that be like? Like just driving down the street and never seeing another McDonald's?
I'd never shit again. That's for sure.
That's your laxative, McDonald's.
Like they don't, I don't even think that like money gets exchanged over there, because when I was at the lobby bar, like I ordered beer and I was trying to pay for it, and like they didn't give me a bill. I waited, I tried to like pay, but I only had like American dollars, and then the next day, like there was about 100 gumballers there, and they were all doing the same thing, so they were basically just giving us free beer. When we check out the next day, we're all on the bus, and they're like, wait a minute, like you guys all have to give like $10 a piece for all the beer that you drank like from last night. It's like,
Everybody pays the same?
who the fuck pays the next day after like...
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like going to Kildare's, and then the next day they're like, hey, all you guys need to pay from last night. Like, too late, bub.
That happens all the time.
Backward ass shit.
Mr. Cole.
This
is Mr. Melhorn.
So, because it's communism, everybody, no matter how much you drink, pays $10. Like,
I swear to God, I do not know how it works, because we were in a hotel, so it was completely different, you know, like... So, I mean, we had a lobby bar. Like, I skated about 6 blocks and got totally freaked out and went back because, like, how is there, like, a city the size of Philadelphia and there's no stores?
Yeah, really.
And everybody's on, like, these really shitty bikes. And, like,
How many Americans did you see?
0. They're not allowed in.
You were.
I don't know how I got it. Like, because of the gumball, I was able to go. Like, I was going to frame my visa, but they took it.
Like, on one hand, you get to tell everybody that you were one of the few Americans that's been to North Korea, but then nobody fucking wants to go there because it sucks so much.
I'm glad I went and saw it, but
Why would you pay to enter a race that puts you somewhere dangerous like that?
Well, it's not dangerous because they're,
like we were like escorted in and
But doesn't other people pay $100,000 to enter the Gumball Rally?
yeah.
If you're just like a regular dude who wants to run your car.
Yeah.
Do you get the speed on it?
Fuck yeah, dude. Picture driving from Philly to Chicago and you have police escorts going 140 like in front of you. So and they block the whole fucking road like picture I-95 completely blocked off and we're just flying down the road.
What is the general idea of the gumball? Like, what do people do it for? Is it you go to parties? Is that the allure?
Yeah, like the end at the checkpoints there's usually like a cool party or some kind of like...
So the motivation isn't a race, it's to get to the next party.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, there is no winner.
Okay.
You know, because I guess if you call it a race or whatever, then you could get in trouble.
So you were just in like a 1960s VW bus with a Porsche.
A Porsche 911 engine in it.
That's badass.
Can you imagine seeing like a 68 VW bus go by you doing 140?
Oh, shit.
Doesn't look aerodynamic enough.
Yeah, it'll be on Jackass World. I don't know when they're gonna edit it, but yeah, we got a lot of good shit.
The website?
JackassWorld.com, yeah.
That's crazy.
You see anything going 140 and it goes meep meep, you know, like king or ching ching or ching ching.
Is it like rattling all over?
No, that's what the people were saying.
No, it was solid, dude. We were flying down the road and
They put like, I guess, a better suspension on it.
We had an Xbox in there and stuff. And, picture going 140 and you're playing Xbox in the back because that was our like average speed. Like we basically hit cruise control at 140. I actually had a Range Rover from San Francisco to we went to LA, then to San Diego, then to Vegas, and I was getting tired, so I put it in cruise control at 70 miles an hour, and I said, done, grab the wheel. I climb out and walk around the hood of the car at 70 and get in the passenger seat, and then he jumps over and starts driving. I'm like,
serious?
Yeah, and I'm like, it's all on film. I'm like, fuck, man, that wind kind of woke me up. I want to drive again. So then Dunn did it, too. And then I hopped back in the seat, so it was all completely pointless.
That's pretty cool.
That's fucked.
That's crazy.
There's probably photos.
How fast were you going when you were on the roof, Jess?
100.
Yeah, through the tunnel.
But
You didn't get out while it was moving.
I didn't move on the car. I just like held on. You know?
For the people who are out there who have his speedometers that only go up to like 80, that would suck.
Hannah.
You get in it every morning, you're just like, fuck.
Some sports cars only go up to about that.
Really?
We broke down. We broke down on like the turnpike at China or whatever. So we were at like this rest stop, just waiting to get it fixed. And there's this kid that was like 2 years old, and his whole pants, his dick and ass were just hanging out. It was all cut out. He's just walking around with his dick and ass.
He's Novak.
It was ridiculous.
That's the best part about being a kid. You can just go naked.
Yeah. I guess the kid like shits the bed or something, so they just make it easier for him.
Yeah, shithole. Hey, what's wrong with that, Jess?
Then after I get home from China, the first thing I do is get gas in Delco, and the first thing I hear is these two like homeboy kids walking down, and they,
yeah, man, I was fucking this old bitch with no gym hat on. Oh shit, ain't that Bam Margera from that Jackpot movie? Holy shit, it's Ryan Dunn. Yo, ain't you that fucking faggot who got caught shoving that car up there?
Good on him.
Yeah, man, you guys are fucked up, man. You're that fucking faggot who got caught shoving that fucking Corvette off his butt. Fuck you.
That's so funny.
Good old Delco.
Who still says Jim?
that's why it's in my memory so bad, because who says that anymore? Like,
Yeah, man, I was fucking this old bitch with no gym hat on. Oh shit, it's Bam Margera from that Jackpot movie.
they're cussing up a storm, but then they say Jackpot.
God damn. Well, Delco's not known for smarts.
Yeah, man, I was off in that nappy dugout.
Dude, get me the fuck out of Delco.
Get the fuck out of Delco.
Dugout.
That's a good shirt, man. Get me the fuck out of Delco.
Speaking of t-shirts, I bought a big t-shirt printing thing, and Seth's been making shirts of anything I want. The first thing I made was an old Lamborghini Countach peeling out, and it says "Going Places." And then I'm doing another one that has like a gay biker in like all this leather with a big three-sided dick duster, aka a womb broom. and he's just sitting on his bike with like a police hat on and cop shades, and it just says, "I'm gay, you're gay, and your dad's
Yes!
and faggot spelled F-A-G-I-T.
Dude, I need one of those, please.
And then I'm doing another one of Westchester. It just has like the courthouse on a t-shirt that says Westchester's pretty fucking rag, Granny. Granny.
That's awesome.
Who's saying that?
I'm probably gonna sell them at the new bar.
Nice.
And online, I guess.
When's that fucking bar opening?
Fucking, I can officially say 2 weeks now. I was like really bent out of shape. Like there was some fuck
It's
asses.
about fuck time. Jesus
Yeah, who was the
Christ.
fucking asshole who was all dealing blow like back in the day?
Yeah,
Now he's
well, I
all
can't
high
say his
and
name, but he was causing me so many fucking problems,
cock, dude.
and thank God, because he probably cost me $100,000 worth of bullshit, and my lawyer actually did research on him, and he's trying to run for some kind of position in the borough of Westchester, and he got caught selling cocaine, like a lot of it in Georgia, and we tracked it down, and now he's fucked. He fucked himself by being like, we don't need this bar opening. Like, if you don't want a college, like, you're in a college town. If you don't want bars around, then go to fucking Phoenixville or Media.
You're leaving the best part out. He got, when it got brought to his attention, like, sir, you got arrested for coke, like, whatever.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. I was a young kid. You were 30.
31.
You were fucking 30. Jiminy Christmas.
I was just some dumb kid, you know? What, kid? 30? Yeah.
30.
Hey, I
Piece
got
of shit deserves everything he gets.
I gotta feed my kids, man.
Dude, that's
I
all
gotta
I
feed my
gotta
kids.
Scumbag
30 can
motherfucker.
suck my ass, dude. I hate it.
I actually hope that he's like protesting when it's the grand opening of the bar, because like I won't do anything, but like Novak will go fucking throw his White Russian right in his fucking face. You know? Yeah. Like he actually said in court, like, so is it true that you have a friend that has drug and alcohol problems? I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of them. What the fuck is your point? Like, there's probably one in Maine. There's probably 3 in Los Angeles. There's definitely 4 in New York. What the fuck is your point? Yeah, I do have friends that are drug addicts and alcoholics. You know, like
a hypocritical scumbag motherfucker. There you go.
You know, like, what does that have to do with anything at all?
And us alcoholics don't like motherfuckers like him.
It's like basically, so you want to open up a bar? Yeah, I do. Isn't it true that, like, your cousin has a real, like, bad heroin problem? Like, yeah, so what? What does that have to do with me?
Who the fuck? Yeah, like, what is... That's ridiculous.
And isn't it true?
Yeah.
He actually said, and the jury and the judge actually laughed when they showed a picture of Guar, and they're just like, these are the satanic bands that Margera worships. I can't just simply like Guar. I have to, like, worship them and, like, light candles and sit around them and shit.
Worship.
These are the satanic bands that Margera worships.
Fuck yeah, these guys are great.
Then he shows a picture of me doing the flying 69 when I'm 69 in Pontius's dick, and they show a photo. This is what Margera does on his spare time. Like, it's not my spare time. I'm filming a movie for Paramount Pictures. It's a written script, and I got paid for it, fucko. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my spare time. It made $80 million in the box office. Like, I got paid, faggot.
Yes.
That's obviously a dude who just sits around his apartment and loses all day.
Well, maybe he had something to do with the pave job on 202. Did you see that? That's horrible, dude. He probably is the one who did that.
Man, I really, And you know what? We actually, my lawyer sent a letter to his lawyer saying that, like, he's officially banned for life from the bar that isn't even open yet. He's already banned for life. And his lawyer actually wrote back, well, what if there's, like, a band that, like, he likes, like, he can't come in? No! He cost me $100,000 that I didn't need to spend on defending myself on opening up a bar because he's causing me problems.
Put his face right on.
Actually, find out what his favorite band is and book him.
Yeah.
just for the fucking.
Well, we already have 20 bands booked. We have Juliet and the Licks booked.
Not for the opening.
No. Just in general.
Coming up.
Eagles of Death Metal, the Walkmen. I never heard them, but
Nick Acosta, remember that chick?
yeah, she's playing Blues Traveler.
Holy shit. Those guys are great, dude.
I might.
I mean, they'll sell the place out, but like,
Yeah, you'll catch it.
I mean, I don't know if I'll be waltzing in there.
I heard that, like, when somebody told me they saw them live, like, that guy, his harmonica's awesome, but by the end of the show, you're ready to shove it up his fat ass. He just will not shut up with it. Every cocksuck
I'm gonna
song
shove that
has,
harmonica up your fat hairy ass.
I mean, John Popper's a cool dude, but
harmonica's a very small doses instrument, dude.
and he's got one in every key, so he can play every song. Like, he never sits it
After
out.
2 or 3 songs of that shit, you're just like, all right, shut the fuck up.
Like a squeeze box. Yeah. Listen to accordion all night long.
Jeez. Is this next one gonna be fast or slow like all your other songs? This next one, it's gonna be as fast as your ass.
You fat ass.
Sabatinos, remember that place?
Fuck it.
All right, I'm gonna play a song. This is Hanoi Rocks, their new album, straight out of Finland. It's called Street Poetry. Radio Bam Sirius
what
28
track,
Rock.
though?
Track 2, man. I told you.
I know. I just like to get you to say the track.
Here we go.
Right. Here we go.
Does this rash look curable?
Bam, I can't believe you.
Well, in the meantime,
call Radio Bam now at 877-PORN-BAG.
What's that? How is this, kids?
I don't know. That's 877-PORN-BAG.
Can you do it? On Faction 28.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Street poetry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's play it again.
That's that good.
It is that good.
Yeah, we heard that so many times in Finland. It was a good time.
That was just on loop in that fucking bus that we had, dude.
It means a hoe to me.
That's all Chad thinks about is Novak always.
I mean nothing much to you, but it's the hoe to me.
Yeah, that's what I hear in the song.
Singing it all wrong.
Plus, that Hanoi didn't even put it in originally. Novak's got an idea there. That was a good time, man.
Does Novak ever do karaoke?
He's actually on the way here, but the last time I was with him, I went to New York for like 7 book deals, and I was actually in the MTV office for MTV Books, and we're walking through the office, and there's these like cubicles and desks and stuff, and there's this like fruit basket there all wrapped up nice in plastic. He just goes and opens it, and his pants are down so low and he has no boxers on, so like half of his dick is hanging out and like pretty much all of his ass, and he's like eating this watermelon. This dude comes up and he's just like, who the fuck do you think you are? What are you doing? That's for a birthday party later. And Novak doesn't say anything. He just looks at him in his eyes and just goes and then just walks off. That's for a birthday party. Then later on, we get into a taxi, and I'm all loaded. I think that I gave the taxi driver $100, but he only gave me change for a 10. But I thought that I was supposed to get $90 back. So he just goes, yeah, you just ripped us off $90. Now show me the bill, motherfucker. Where is it? Show me the bill. And he's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Show me. That's why I'm going to piss in your cab, motherfucker. And he just starts pissing on like the gear shift because he was in the front because me and Frantz were in the back. So he sat up front with the guy. So the guy could have easily just punched him right in his face. He's like, that's why I'm going to piss all over your cab. And he's like pissing on the dude's jeans and shit.
Jesus Christ.
God bless him.
Oh, man.
God bless him.
I think he actually said something like, fuck Albania. The guy was from Pakistan. And then I just look at the guy, I'm like, I don't know, man, he's Irish.
Yeah, fuck Albania.
That explains it.
No, the best.
Then we go to a bar, and there's this hot girl that's like hitting on him, like talking to him, and you know he kind of had to put some work into it, like small talk. This like fat ugly girl comes up and basically says like, I want to fuck. So he goes with this fat girl, and the hot girl's like, what are you doing? Like, I just established that I liked you, and like, why are you going with it? Listen, lady, I don't like to put no work into nothing. I'll fuck anybody. And he just walks off with the I'll fuck anybody.
I love like
not any girl, anybody. Like, as long as you're alive and you're a human, he'll fuck you.
It's still pumping blood.
Best thing I heard
That's
was
great.
when we were in fucking Finland and Andy McCoy was there and we're like, hey, what's up, Andy? And Bam's like, hey, remember Novak? And he's just like, Novak, you're Polish. You piss in the wind.
You piss against the wind. He's like, yeah, I've been doing that my whole life.
Like, what was the phrase? Don't tell your father how to fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm like, because he has like 3 Bloody Marys, a bunch of Valium, and then he started smoking hash. I'm like, Andy, you have to play in like an hour. He's like, he just looks at me in such confusion. He's like, don't tell your daddy how to fuck. Like, I've been doing this for 50 fucking years, and you're gonna tell me to calm down? Like,
Have a good show.
Don't teach your daddy how to fuck.
I just watched him have like 5 Bloody Marys, and then like probably popped like 4 Valiums, and now he's smoking hash. Like, dude, you gotta play in an hour.
Then when he was playing in the hotel lobby and you're like, yo, play this song. And he was like, I'm going to play what I want because I am no jukebox, son.
Sorry, I gotta like this. Somebody say something entertaining people.
Drinking beers and washing them down.
You want to play that?
Shitbird.
I wonder if this
Let me
shows,
get a lighter.
Ah, shit, where's
Let's
that?
play, let's play a Shitbird song.
yeah. I wonder if this show is totally distorted.
Drinking
Stop
beers.
checking.
Yeah.
Beers and
Hang on.
When we get back,
Show me the bill.
Hey,
Let's talk to him when we get
can you
back.
take that?
Track 3, search it.
Sure. Huh?
We'll talk to Novak.
All right, let's play a Shitbird song. Drinking a beer, washing them down.
Track 3.
What's going on?
Hell yeah.
What up?
What's going on?
Novocaine.
Turn up the hi-fi, kids. Strap yourselves in and lace up those shoes because you're listening to Radio Bam on Sirius 28 Faction.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Drinking a beer and then washing it down.
With what?
Another beer.
Shivers, that was awesome, dude.
Thanks. You guys like that?
When'd you record that shit, fuck?
That was about,
Ladies and gentlemen,
about a month ago.
Straight from Baltimore City, it's me, Novak, a.k.a. the author.
Yeah, the
I
official
have a
author.
book now, Dream Seller. You can get it at Amazon.com. Comes out October 1st.
People think it's really me talking. You get Amazon now, comes out September 30th, or it comes out between October 1st through the 3rd. If you don't get it, you're a fucking moron. And something else I learned today. If you like baseball, you should just get a shotgun and go into your garage or your backyard and blow your fucking brains out.
Did you just go to Orioles game?
I mean, I went to Orioles game. You should either. I mean, you should I swore to myself I would rather overdose than go to a baseball game. But I gave in because my fucking girlfriend's fucking stupid ass birthday. And I'm like, all right, I'll go to a goddamn baseball game. Oh, dude. I was sitting in the fucking sun. I felt like I was having like a session in your indoor fucking skate park with no ventilation in the fucking hot sun, sweating like a pig. And I'm like, and we sitting there for like 4 hours. And I'm like, how much longer is this? What inning? We're in the 3rd inning. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's not even eye candy either, because baseball players have the fattest asses in sports.
Yeah, they're ordering fucking hot dogs and fucking the cheesesteaks, and you got the New York fucks hollering at the Baltimore fucks. I'm like, who cares so much? Like, you're not making any of this money. Who cares who wins or loses?
So
you guys are faggots.
You fell in love with Mandy all over again?
Yeah, I've been fucking like a jackrabbit, dude. I love that bitch again, man. We've been together for 3 years, and it starts out where you just fucking can't fuck enough, and then it gets to a point where I just pray to God she doesn't want to fuck, because I just don't want. I really was kind of over it. And somewhere within the last 4 days, I've been drinking a lot more, and I haven't been doing drugs, so my sexual aspirations went up. And dude, I had her on the. We came home. I was shit faced. We came home from the bar, and I said, "Go look this up on the internet." And I'm sitting back there. I'm like, "But you can only do it naked." So I rip her pants off, rip her shirt off, bend her over. She's trying to type this up. I'm eating her out, and she's like, "Stop it! I'm trying to get this." So as soon as she finds this thing she's been looking for an hour, I fucking banged her so hard the fucking computer fell off the back of the desk, dude. She's like, "Oh man," and she couldn't walk for 2 days.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is my fiancée, Mandy, but I'll cheat.
I don't know, man. I haven't really lately, but I've been home. I don't cheat in Baltimore, but I cheat when I'm in a different area code. She won't know. And if she does, it'll be on the internet, and then I'll just be like, it's a lie. Everyone lies on the internet. So if you read it, babe, I didn't cheat. But if you do want to cheat, I will.
Do you know we're going to film the Italy thing to find my ancestors on October 1st, and when I give you, I already wrote it, when I give you the your allowance, it's $1,000, and you just go and rent a hooker to hang out with you for 3 days straight, and she's in the car with us and everything.
Dude, how you gonna talk? Bam does all this shit to get me in the most trouble, but he forgets the fact that he gets to come home to his nice cozy home that he owns with his wife. Meanwhile, I gotta go back to Mandy's house that she owns.
You're acting.
Yeah, with a hooker for 3 days, and she said that, she's like, "You're gonna cheat on me tonight, aren't you?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Well, I'm not going with you, and I know you have a girlfriend up there." Every time I come home, I always put like a new name in as like Bradley from PA or Brian from PA or Dave from Kildare's, and she calls a number, and it's these bras, man. I'm like, oh,
Bradley.
I can't get away with it for dick, man. She should be an investigator, PI.
It's so easy to catch you, though.
Yeah, because I go on there and just say this stupid shit. That's why I don't ever listen to this fucking radio show. I keep that bitch in check.
All she needs to do is type
We
it
don't have
in.
to tell her how to do it. Don't tell that bitch.
He's got the board on the Sirius Radio.
I think it's a little late.
She's getting shit-faced with her fucking faggot buddies at the bar, talking about fucking fat fucks and baseball.
I remember somebody.
Sidney Ponson was playing today, too. The dude he fucked. She fucked. So I just sit in 100-degree weather while watching some fat fucking this Hawaiian that she fucked, and I'm just like, oh, look at that fat fuck, and she banged her. He's a Hawaiian sweaty meatball, man, running around the fucking deep. He's running around deep field like a sweaty, sloppy meatball that just rolled off of a bun.
And you had to pay $10 for a beer.
I had nothing to look at except his fat ass. I'm like, dude, man, she's probably licked his asshole, sucked his dick,
Licked his asshole.
When we went to New York to have the book deal, he's like talking to this like respectable dude, and the guy couldn't believe that. He's like,
Yeah, I got a fiance, but I'll cheat.
he's like, well, how would you feel if she was doing the same thing to you?
Oh, out of sight, out of mind. I don't give a fuck. I just don't want to know about it.
That's true. Because at that point, I was tired of fucking her. So if she's fucking someone else, she's not gonna bug me to fuck her. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much a win-win deal.
I fell in love with that fucking bitch all over again.
I did.
Do you pay to go see that
Fucking bitch.
fat, sweaty meatball dude run around all day?
Well, yeah, I did actually. It was the bitch's birthday, so I bought these goddamn Skybox fucking tickets. I spent $310 to want to hang myself on the top of the roof and watch some sweaty Hawaiian that she'd fucked there with Sunday. That's what I did all day, ladies and gentlemen. Who won? Really going up in this world?
Who won?
Who the fuck cares? It was the bitch's birthday. Yeah, man.
Stupid.
Happy birthday, Mandy.
So Novak,
What?
I'm already on chapter 2 of your book, and that's saying a lot because I have so much
I know.
ADD. I can't read a book. I have too much ADD.
Abe told me she gave you a copy. I'm like, Jess will never read it.
Yeah.
He doesn't even remember his name or that he has kids half the time. Like, how the fuck are you gonna? How would you ever remember to pick my book up tomorrow?
Yo, what'd you do yesterday? I don't fucking remember.
Dude, tell him, man. Your brother
Too
is
much
fucked
ADD,
in the
too
head.
much after-duty diapers, dude.
He had some car accident with you, and he completely lost his whole fucking sense of being.
Yeah.
What happened to you, Jess?
He's the only one who didn't have a seatbelt on. We flipped 8 times in a Volkswagen Jetta in 1996, and he flew out like 40 feet into the
That made him a good
bushes. I thought I couldn't find him. I thought he was under the car. I was like kicking the shit out of Ryan Dunn because I thought he was like completely dead. I saw him in the bushes, and he's just like,
He got ejected that far?
yeah,
Novak,
40 feet.
I've almost died.
Were you
so
on
many
drugs or
times.
drunk? Because you have to be to live through something like that.
You're telling Novak you almost died?
Well, yeah,
This
that's true.
asshole's been in fucking overdose.
I've
the
lost
hospital.
count, man.
Well, you know, like
God just doesn't want me, dude.
when
or
you
the devil.
when you almost die so many times, you just stop giving a shit about
Yeah.
shit that doesn't
Join the
matter.
club.
Yeah.
Except I stopped giving a shit about stuff that doesn't matter.
You
How
party,
might go wrong.
you party like Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis in the
Damn.
news. That guy has no news.
Novak threw his morals out the window so bad that when we were in the Arctic Circle, we got these dog sleds, but they're all in a cage before we had to tie them up. So I'm petting all these dogs in a cage, and Novak just comes up. And he puts his asshole against the cage, and
So fucking disgusting.
and the dogs are licking his ass, and then he rips a minging ass part, and then the dogs lick it even more. And there's like tourists like looking at. They're like, what the fuck is going on right now?
And he's like, oh man, if this was just Pamela Anderson, I'd be, oh man, this feels kind of good actually.
I seriously let him fucking carry on business for like 10 minutes, man. He's
Don't you
like,
know that Pamela Anderson has Hep C?
I don't care. Who cares, man? You know the odds of getting that through sex are like slim to none. It's like me hitting the lottery. It really is. The only way you really get is sharing a needle. That's how that lying bitch says she got it, by sharing a tattooed needle gun with Tommy.
Yeah, right.
Lying
how we
whore.
all got
Dude,
it.
she gets married like 5 times a day. What is she talking about?
It's called Tommy Lee fucked a stripper on tour and then gave her whatever.
Speaking
she
of
had.
Baywatch, David Hasselhoff was on the gumball.
No way.
Christ.
Did you have drinks, the fag?
Yeah, I tried to not.
Was he cool?
I tried to not hassle
Don't
the
hassle the
He was driving the Knight Rider car.
No way.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Was it
And
fag?
you know who else was in there? Carlton from.
Oh, the black guy?
yeah.
Yeah, from, what the fuck was that? Philly. Was
so-
it?
Yeah, I sat next to him on the plane.
Was he cool?
Prince?
Yeah, Fresh Prince.
He
that's
was
it.
cool, but
He
dude,
probably is.
I'm like, so what are you up to, dude? And he's just like,
Oh, that's a terrible
I'm
question.
going. Yeah. For him, yo, for the past like 10 years, his entire job is just going to clubs and getting paid for what he used to do.
God,
Shit, that's a dream come true, man. Go to a party. Sign me the fuck
But I'm
up.
like, so what are you like working on that? Like nothing, man. I'm just
go to another bar.
I'm
still
going
riding
to
it.
Puerto Rico to make an appearance, and
What do
I'm
you-
going
what
to
do you-
Vegas to make an appearance, and I'm going to Chicago to make it. It's
Who
like
the fuck's like Carlton?
It was a
yes.
tour. It was me and Ricky Schroeder from Silver Spoons doing a tour.
What do you think his pay is
Will
per
Smith
appearance?
has an Oscar.
and then there's
He was
girl,
Michael Jackson.
some girl from St. Saved by the Bell was on the.
Saved by the
Yeah, she was on
Remember
the thing too.
We went to the Rainbow and Screech was there.
I heard he's like man at the world.
Really? Look at that ugly fucker.
Anywhere he goes, you know, Dan went,
Holy fucking shit! Look at that! It's fucking Screech from Saved by the Bell.
That's exactly what we did.
I just filmed the new movie. It's called.
Oh, we don't care about that shit. You're Saved by the Bell.
Oh, that's nice.
What's his
film
room?
a porn? He did like a porn.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fucking this old bitch with no gym hat on. Yo, it's that Bam Margera from that Jackpot movie.
I heard that little, what was, fucking, shit, that little black kid, what you talking about, Willis? What's his name?
Gary Coleman.
I heard he does, I swear to God, I heard he does appearances in junkyards. I swear to God.
Jesus.
Like, he goes to junkyards for, like, fucking sweaty dirtbags that fucking work on the carburetors all day with dirty hands, and he goes there and, like, does signings. Why there, though? It's such the weirdest place.
Yeah, really.
Hey, Gicasso.
Gazo!
Where's the microphone? Can you pass to him? Oh, here you go.
It's definitely not the girl's pussy's fucking.
Hey, I actually just got a call from Travis Knight, a.k.a. Gina Lynn's husband, and he says that he wants to film you in 2 weeks fucking a girl for a porn in this house. You in?
I'm ready. Let me show you.
They're going to set up lighting and everything.
Dude, that's a big deal.
I'll
If
show
he
you the
already
text,
set
I
that
swear.
up, you can't turn that down.
That's
That's like
look, that's like a kind of a...
Are you turned gay since the last time I saw you? What are you doing?
That's the other one you're doing with
See
Travis.
this?
It's called In the Heat
Look
of
at
the
him.
Night.
He's in the mirror in his bedroom singing to a soap bottle.
How much would you bang Gicasso out for?
I don't know. What will you
I try
pay
to
me?
really flex these.
You give me the dollar amount, I'll tell you yes or no.
$20.
No. Come on, dude.
100.
No, I 2 pumps or I gotta come. 2 pumps. 2 pumps. 2 pumps, $500.
All right, how about 250 in all fives?
400.
It's ridiculous.
275 in all
It's
fives.
gotta get really close to 400.
How about
Single.
386.
There you go. Just remember mine.
You're
That's
paying for that?
386.
386?
386. 369. You know what I mean?
69. You said 69. Good one.
Do you like that, Chad?
Yeah. When I flew back from China, I had to spend a day in L.A. and Dunn had to stay with me. I was doing a photo shoot with Element, and then I didn't know this, but I had to go to the van store at the mall and do an autograph
For
signing.
Vans? You ride for Vans now?
No, it was just at the skate park, but it lasted for like 4 hours.
Oh, he was pissed, I
So
bet.
Dunn was trying to figure out something to do, so he went walking in the mall, and he got spotted by the most annoying kid on earth. First thing he says to him, his mom is with him, he goes, "Holy shit, it's Ryan Dunn." He goes, "Yo, do you really know Bam Margera?"
You pissed him off.
He goes, "No, they digitally put me in everything." And then the kid was like, "Really?" He's like, "No, not really." And then the mom was like shaking her head like,
What an
"Don't be an
asshole.
asshole to my son, you Hollywood scumbag." He's like, "I'm not a Hollywood scumbag. You have a dumb kid." And then he goes, "So man, you you tag?" And he's like, tag. And he's like,
You know, like spray paint.
and he's like, "Spray paint what?" And he's like, "Walls."
Where'd it go from there? Just to nowhere, like it started?
He said he was just saying the most random things, and Dunn's stuck because it's not like he's like, "All right, kid, I gotta get going, man. I have shit to do."
Nothing to do.
You don't have nothing to do. You're waiting for Bam to finish up all these autographs. I know what you're up to.
Dude, that sounds like when we were in LA, remember? And dude, we were in LA, and what mall did we go to? And he was despising every moment of it.
City Walk.
We go to City Walk, which is like the most popular tourist place. If you go to LA, your parents are taking you there. It's like where they film these movies and all this roller coaster shit. So Bam had to do like a talk show somewhere, and they literally give him a box, a humongous white box, this humongous red bow that's probably, I don't know, 5 foot by 5 foot. Like
That's huge.
Well, from your waist over your head, you couldn't even see.
2 feet by 2 feet.
I'd say 4 by 4. It was big, dude. It was humongous. And Dunn was so furious that he came because Bam insisted that we got out of the limo and walked through City Walk, and he is furious at this point. So we're walking through, and this little fucking idiot kid runs up, and he says he's security, and he insists on walking us through this mall, and we're already trying to not have any attention.
That
Bam,
was the
take
worst.
the story over.
All
You're
right,
better
so
at this.
This kid, he comes up, he's like, "Yo, man, you trying to get to your hotel? Don't worry about it, man. I got it covered." And like, I was already walking with like my head down, trying not to get recognized. So I'm like, all right, I think I can't remember if he had a security uniform on, but
he said he was.
No, you know what? He was just some random kid that worked at like Hot Topic or something, and he was just like. He's like, all right, I got you.
Yo, everybody
out.
clear the way, because Bam Margera is coming through from Jackass.
Yeah,
so
screaming.
everybody,
I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Dunn was
It was like
explode.
100 times worse than it
what
could have ever been.
So then we started to get mobbed, and we find out that the kid is no affiliation to a security guard. So he runs over to his buddy's a security guard, and he's like, look, we need to help these guys out. I mean, making such more of a spectacle than it could have ever been.
And then the real security guard's like,
who are these guys?
Who are you? And I'm in a position now. I have to be like,
I'm Bam Margera. I need security.
I have a show on MTV. I don't know. I'm pretty big time. You know, like, I don't want to do that.
The security guard give a fuck less about Bam.
And I
really
get
is
stuck in this.
anything.
I'm like, you know what? I'll just walk.
And that kid was refusing to let us walk, so we decided to ditch into this restaurant that had like neon lights and like dancing clowns and everything that Dunn could possibly hate. I mean, he wanted to kill himself.
So when the kid was talking to him for like 45 minutes about nonsense, Dunn's like, all right, man, I got to get going, man. He's like, why? Where are you going? I got to buy a pair of jeans. And he just goes, why? Is that your only pair of jeans? He's like, yeah, it is. He's like,
jeans.
Really?
no, not really.
Man, kids just come out of their mom's pussy fully padded these days, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
Well, now they got them leashes on the kids at the airport.
Really?
That is
harness.
absurd.
Yeah.
Christ.
It's like a
That's bringing
dog.
slavery back in a big way. What the fuck, man?
I
What?
just carry a dog bowl, and like when I see that at the airport, I'll just set it down.
in front of them. Dude, who was
Terrible
it?
parents.
How about when we were in the airport going to Finland and Hannah was trying to kick game, freaking the nice poor girls out with his shades, his Terminator shades on, and
Oh my
when did
God.
Hannah did that?
He was on like a bunch of Jameson, and he's like, there's some girl in like Walden Books at the airport. He's like, I'm gonna
First-
get kicked. He didn't even go and say anything to her. He just followed her around
Creeped
like
her
a
out.
creep.
And then the
She's
girl,
like looking at books, like walking around, and
No,
he's like,
she picked up her cell phone and
Yeah.
made a call.
Well, that was later.
Didn't get
He-
a call.
he-
She made one
he-
while he was talking.
he followed her out of the
that's how bad he sucked at kicking game.
But the thing was, it was like 12 in the afternoon, and he's got these serious black shades on. Like, if you're an inch away, you can't see through them. So you automatically like a pervert because you cannot see his eyes. No one's wearing shades as bright as can be. You know, it's a fucking airport in the middle of the day. You don't need shades. And so the girl comes out, and he's still following her. He's got 2 beers, like a beer and a Jameson, complete shitbag, fat, fucking horrible, fucking ugly, minging motherfucker. Great guy, but just it is. A spade's a spade. I call a spade a
That
spade.
justifies it.
trying to take nothing away from him.
But the worst part was, he goes and sits next to the bitch, but he doesn't sit next to her. He sits 1 seat away from her.
Which
And
is even weirder.
Yeah, and he just stares straight ahead, and the girl's like, why is this weirdo following me? And then as he
He's
goes
all
to say,
drunk
yeah,
and just like thinking that he's doing a good job.
like he's fucking A-gaming it
I
up.
love when Hannah's tracked.
I think for the first drink that he ordered, I was like, yeah, I'll take like a, I don't know, like a Bud Light or something. And then he's like, double Jameson ginger and a shot of Jameson.
And a side of ranch.
Not only
And some dipping sauce.
not only is the double Jameson not good enough, he needs a shot of Jameson prior.
And then a Jameson and Coke. Man, Handana.
Oh man, you know what? I'm playing a song for Handana.
Bless his sweetheart.
Track 9.
Yeah.
This song's called Either Way by Trouble Andrew. Fuck yeah, Radio Bam Sirius 28 Faction.
Fuck it.
Oh yeah, Chad, finish it.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I started it.
Do it,
Oh
Jen.
yeah.
Over here. Didn't you say you saw them and Michael Monroe was warming up doing like karate kicks and shit like that?
Oh yeah, footage of it. It's fabulous. I'm actually going to Finland in a week for Gas Lipstick, the drummer of Finland's wedding.
You should get a house there, man. You're there like every other week.
Dude, this is gonna be my 22nd time in Finland.
Everyone hates, your family hates so bad when you go there. They just
Yeah.
think you come back the biggest pile of shit.
Well, I
You,
kinda
especially
do.
your mom. Your mom's like, he's not going there anymore. I mean, it's like, okay, mom, I'll listen. Like, I don't know. Whatever my mom tells me goes in one ear right out the
I gotta
other.
show you the Plup commercial that I did in
What?
It's a spring water. 10 euro cents gets devoted to
10 euro
goes
cents.
to the Save the Baltic Sea.
Are you implying that people in Finland, some people drink water instead of alcohol?
Water.
Water. Water.
I didn't know you said that.
I think, like, in Finland, they just hand infants a bottle of beer. Right? Like, yeah, might as well just get started now.
Katsi
Yeah.
isoda karhu.
What's that mean?
2 bear beers, please.
What do you know that doesn't have anything to do with a cuss word or ordering beer? Tell me something normal.
Margera Bami Tamperatere.
What's that? Sound with your name.
That's my name's Bam Margera, and I'm from Tampa.
What else?
Let me hear.
Mayo and Pasca and Tuska. That's
Whoa.
I drink shit and I don't feel pain.
You know this weird ass. Let me hear good morning. Do you know that?
I don't know that crap.
Dude, you should order that Rosetta Stone. I hear you can. That's great for learning different languages.
Yeah, it was $40 in Denver, Colorado. I didn't feel like paying for it, so I stole it. That was the last thing I stole. And,
Yes, wasn't that the first
And I
time
tried to do this drop and twisted my ankle. I'm like, Karma.
Karma was a bitch, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, every time I had a BB gun and I was like shooting stuff and I aimed at like the van, which is all the way at the Hobbit hole.
I remember that.
I hit it. The window
Shattered
broke. I'm like, damn, this thing is
Phil's
powerful.
dad. Who's your dad's man?
Then this little like cute ass sparrow lands on the on the deck. I'm like,
remember that.
oh, why not? So I
You
aimed for
didn't hit it.
I hit it. Thing just drops like flat out dead.
You were going straight to hell.
Then I go skating down in Wilmington like an hour later. Twist my ankle.
I know. There's no question. Karma is alive and
Yeah,
kicking.
it's true. And then when I was like 16, I had this shitty Buick Regal that my aunt gave me for free, and I went to Wawa, and this you could tell that this kid like just probably graduated, some kind of law school or whatever, but he pulled in with like a brand new mediocre BMW and like looked at me and kind of like and walked into Wawa. I was like, "Fuck you, asshole!" And I keyed his car.
I don't know what a keyed about a
Then
kicked it or
finally,
something.
when I got enough money to get a car that I was stoked on, which was an Audi S4, pulling the same
keyed.
Wawa, keyed.
No way. Same Wawa?
Yeah, karma.
If you don't learn from that, kids, might as well
telling
just kill
you.
yourself. There's a lot of things
the more
you should
bad
kill
shit
yourself
that you do,
about.
Don't tell people to kill themselves.
Shit happens to you.
Yeah, but you'll just wind up being like a piece of shit. Like you'll have a shitty ass life, and you won't even know why. Like it won't be that blatant, but like
Yeah. Look at my father.
Look at Coke Man.
Coke Man, who's that?
The fucking asshole that was breaking his balls about opening his bar here, and he was
Oh yeah,
doing
yeah.
fucking
See,
blow back
karma
in the
kicked
day.
him in the ass.
What do you?
I was
What happened to
trying
him?
He just stalled the bar for 3 months by complaining that we don't need another bar, even though it's a bar in Westchester that's getting the liquor license is getting transferred 3 blocks in.
Right.
Like it's not a new bar coming in; it's just changing locations.
So what happened to the dude?
He's saying that we don't need another bar, and we definitely don't need Margera, who worships satanic bands, running this place.
What happened to him was we
yeah,
researched
yeah.
it,
Yeah,
and he got caught dealing coke in Atlanta.
No way.
What
a dickhead.
And oh, dude! So now, and he was trying
Now
to
he's in
he was
trouble
trying to
with the
run.
law, 'cause
He was,
they're like,
he was
"You-"
trying to run for like the borough of council. Like he was trying.
So he's
to,
already won in other places.
well,
He's got warrants and
nobody knew this, but my lawyer did research and found out
Good
that
old
he
Gene.
got caught selling loads of coke in Atlanta, Georgia, and now he can't run for that.
fucking
Like he basically kicked himself in the ass.
Wow, someone that sells cocaine obviously is in the circle.
It happened when he was 30, and he actually goes, "That was a long time ago. I was a young kid, and I learned a lot." Young kid, you're
30 years old, you fucking twisted fuck. What the fuck? I mean, how could someone that does cocaine, I've experienced it from time to time in the past, and I've been in some fucked up
Time to
situations out there, a
time.
lot of fucked up shit due to it. So this guy's on the same shit, but yet he's gonna put a stop on a bar. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? What are your values like in your head? You fuck. He probably fucked his grandma growing
I made
up.
Novak huff Jenkum for $518. What Jenkum is, you shit and piss in a Gatorade bottle, you put a condom on it, and then you microwave for 3 minutes, and then when the condom fills up with air, you huff and puff it back and forth.
like a nitrous balloon.
And I'm like, so how's it feel?
Well, it kind of feels like nitrous, but I do have a headache. I don't know, man. I just prefer cocaine.
That's true, man. And I'm like, where are they doing this drug at? Because it's all over the news. And he's like, Africa. I'm like, fuck, now
cheap.
wonder there's no. Well, what drugs? I guess there's weed in Africa.
Kids these days are doing Jenkum, otherwise known as butt hash.
Is that what they call it? But that's
butt hash?
Street name, Butthead.
Like, picture
sounds way to kill with that.
Picture somebody Jones and like, yo man, what's wrong with you? You alright? Fuck man, dude, you gotta shit or piss or something? Because I need some fucking Jenkum right now. I need some butt hash.
What needs to happen in your life? Where do you need to be at when you're microwaving shit and huffing the fumes?
That is like the dirtiest of the dirty. That's dirty than like meth heads who like take apart everything in their house and never put it back together because they're so fucked up.
That makes like that, dude. That is fucking.
Would you ever do it, Jess?
Fuck yeah.
What about Jess for $25,000?
No.
Yeah, right.
Why not?
You're a moron.
25 grand.
What's the
do it
big
for
deal?
$2,500.
You're huffing shit fumes.
Doesn't
you'll
matter.
be okay at the end.
That shit probably sticks in your lungs for like 10 years.
Who cares?
making way too
He's
much,
still walking
dude.
around.
Every day you shit, you smell it. I do.
Well,
Every day you
Jess, what's the price tag for you to do it?
Fuck.
Kelly would leave you definitely if you did it, wouldn't she?
Dude, if there was $20,000
like
in
20
cash
grand
sitting
in
there,
cash, you
I
would
would punch you in the face if you didn't try.
Yeah, I probably would.
Especially after Jesse jacking him. Whenever he has jacking him, he always wants to fight Jesse.
I would love to take Novak's body and just cut it open and see what's inside. It's got to be pure. He probably his lungs are probably charcoal
Dude, literally, motherfucker, I'm gonna outlive everyone in this room.
with like
Even
booger
you,
sugar
Picasso.
residue all over it.
I bet you.
Didn't you like shoot up drywall or something?
Shut up,
once?
bleach. I shut up,
It
bleach.
was like fucking Clorox.
But that was
in
an
there.
accident, Jesse.
Yeah. I didn't do it on purpose, dude. There was nothing fun about it. And the thing was, I thought it was heroin because the bleach is kind of yellow anyways, and when you cook the heroin up, it turns yellowish. So I was cleaning out a cooker, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, I got a really nice fucking shot
Didn't you
here.
have to
'cause it was
hurry because
yellow as
somebody
shit.
was coming
Yeah,
up?
I stole it from the lady Annette I was living with in Park Heights. She wanted to pick her kid up, so I hurried up and stole her cooker, and I put what I thought was water in because I had a thing of water and a thing of bleach because I was cleaning the needle out. So I was doing it so fast, I put the bleach in there and I cooked it up, and all of a sudden I'm getting all this thick yellow shit, like a big shot. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get fucked up. And I got fucked up, all right.
You know what?
dude.
You'll probably live to be 100, and all the yogurt sprout eating motherfuckers
Yeah,
will die when they're
totally. Look at my fucking shitbag father. He will not die to save his life. I could shoot him point blank at the forehead, and the fucker will still live somehow. I'm telling you, man.
How about those like athletic dudes, those buff and tough dudes? Like, I'm gonna sit here and stand this tornado. It doesn't matter how fast the wind's blowing. It matters what the wind is blowing. If you get hit by a fucking Volvo, I don't care how strong you are. You're bleeding.
It doesn't matter how many push-ups
I
you
don't
did
care if
that
you're
day.
benching 10,000 pounds. It's gonna hurt you, fuck. But you know, I don't know them fucking Ferrari. Yeah, Ferrari. Those sorority boys, man. They go through some gnarly initiations to get them things.
Yeah.
They do.
That Fright House
Like what?
movie, remember that shit?
I can't think of like what, but I've seen them on TV.
Like fuck a sheep or something.
22.
Shit like that. All
They have
kinds
to
of
drink,
fucking-
like,
drink piss.
They have to
and-
chug a warm pint of beer mixed with a little bit of puke.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the stupidest shit you
I've
could
done
think of.
that.
That's what you have to do to make friends, and then you have to pay for it too.
it's
You're paying to
fucking-
make friends that you call your brothers.
How can you like be in like a house that drop down and give me 20 and then lick my shit?
Totally.
Fuck you.
Dude, what am I getting out of this? Get some friends.
You get a fucking letter on your jacket. You get a nice new jacket with an A on it for asshole,
Yeah. You get to come to our toga party.
Yeah.
Eat shit.
and serve us beer all night. Be our waiter.
Suck my dick, you fucking faggot.
Suck my dick and give me 20,
Suck my
faggot.
dick, you fucking faggot.
Wait, I actually, what did I say? Oh yeah, I was in the Lambo and I was like at a red light in Westchester and this dude pulls up, well he gives me the finger but I catch up to him on the next one and this is a whole news story and I say,
That's reason.
I'm like, you're just mad because your boyfriend sucked my dick, faggot.
He's the faggot.
Wouldn't that make me one too? You're just mad because your boyfriend sucked my dick, faggot.
Dude, you know he was fuming after that. He
Trying to figure it out. It's like,
Folger,
wait a
let me lick your ass, you fucking faggot.
Where is that?
You ready to get your dick licked, faggot?
It's probably like, how the fuck does he know my boyfriend? God damn it.
Dude, that day after we made him drink our piss and throw up and shit, he called us the next day to hang out more. Meanwhile, he's throwing up and called out of work, but he wanted to hang with us again.
We woke up all hungover and then we started sipping on a beer at like 10 a.m. Then we thought it was like a brilliant idea to go over to Bulger's frat house.
Wake him up.
We kick his door open, we wreck everything in his room, and then we
Cut
put
up all his clothes.
a fire extinguisher out on his face, and then Novak just goes, meet us at the bar, Kildare's, you're paying the first round.
They just storm out. He doesn't
15
answer.
minutes. He shows up in like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and then-
early.
And he goes, Bulger, what's your least favorite beer? I don't know, man. I hate Miller Lite. They pretty much like, warm Miller Lite's a bucket of them for Bulger right now.
And we brought a flask and we made him drink it out of a flask and it was warm.
Didn't you brought him a mitten? An old tabloid magazine that you made him read?
I made him read the tabloid, not take the mittens off. He had a gay helmet on, some gay Oakleys, a cell phone from 76 that didn't work, and we just told him to be waiting for a call, and he left it out of his sight. I was going to kill him.
It's just so absurd.
And you lost your iPhone. I'm like, get Bam a new iPhone, bring it. And he like went to a mall to try to get it, but his credit card didn't work. He showed us the receipt and everything.
What did he get for that? Just real fast.
Nothing.
Just to hang out.
Like, Novak, I'm going to play your favorite song right now.
This guy do a drug.
Jack, we crank it full blown out here on the speakers.
Okay.
This is Turbo Negro Suburban Prince of Death song.
Right.
Well done.
No, this is Novak's
Anthem.
the story of my life.
Say goodbye.
Faction later.
Bye, Dream Seller.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Radio Band. That's Radio Band for this week.
We're done.
Tune in next week for more.
You can leave now.
It's Radio Bam. Radio Bam every Monday. Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Email me now at Radio Bam.
Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-Radio.com.
Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG.
That's 877-porn-bag.
Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
On Sirius 28 Faction. Later.